Hey guys, Corey and Dave here. Zapp Talk is back. Not that we ever go anywhere, but it's online, so it's always kind of there. But we're
We should
back.
go somewhere.
Hey, we should.
Zapp Talk, reporting live from Dunkin' Donuts.
Which
next
is
door.
right next door, by the way, and we go there all the time.
We like to plug Dunkin' Donuts and the taste of their wonderful coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker. You are.
I am. I don't actually like Dunkin' Donuts. But if they want to pay us for that plug, you know where to find us, because apparently we don't go anywhere.
Dave gets mellow yellow from Dunkin' Donuts.
I do. Thank you for the mellow yellow, Duncan. Imagine that's the family's last name. Anyway, comic books.
Yes. It's last week was a dud. I mean, nothing really came out. It was quiet.
Oh, it's kind of a bummer for me. Check out Original Sins. You'll see one of my favorite ginger idols of comic books may not be around anymore.
Original Sins #5. Wayward #1 hits. It's the only major title releasing this week as far as like new books. Written by Jim Zub. He's writing a lot of stuff right now, but most people know him from Skull Kickers, and he's also done. He's doing Samurai Jack, which is very popular. People really
It's a
like
steady
it.
selling.
Yes,
It hung on a little bit longer than.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones are still selling, but
it's the way it's written. It's written well. He's written other stuff.
Works out.
It's kind of like a Buffy type of book. It's like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the new generation, I guess.
It has like a Buffy vibe from what I'm reading. It also has like a Sailor Moon vibe, kind of, because it takes place in Tokyo, and it's all about this girl, magic powers and whatnot. She has a cat that gives me like a Sabrina the Teenage Witch kind of feel, and she's like fighting monsters. So I think it sounds like all three of those things, but they're calling it the new Buffy.
Cool. No, it's good. It's a lot of buzz on this book. It's awesome art by Steve Cummings and John Rauch. I think that's how you pronounce it, Rauch.
Full understand.
And if I mispronounce it, I do apologize.
Our buddy Johnny.
But it looks good. Like I said, that Sailor Moon crowd, like you mentioned before, was huge back in the day, and it's still very loyal.
The Buffy crowd right now, especially any kind of Whedon-esque anything, is huge. And it literally says, anywhere you go, it just says, Buffy the Vampire Slayer for a new generation. So that's what they're advertising it as.
Check it out. There's a lot of different covers.
It's cool.
Looks fun. It's an Image, so it doesnth hurt.
Speaking of Image.
Yeah,
Outcast,
you got 3 big books this week from Image, along with this one.
So, Outcast.
Which is, of course, Robert Kirkman's new title, which is, unlike Thief of Thieves, which people don't like, Outcast people seem to like.
And I think I made it, the doctor diagnosed me with Kirkman fatigue. There was just way too much, to the point where you're getting Walking Dead every other week. Walking Dead's on every channel. Everybody's watching it. But I gave Outcast a try. It's really good.
Well, according to sales, people do like it, because 2 sold just as well as 1, which doesn't usually happen unless it's like a saga.
No, it's awesome.
And speaking of Saga comes out #22. No lie, Saga, every single week when we do the reorders for the trades that we sell, Saga Volume 1, 2, and 3, I always have to order, and I always have to order multiple of them, because every single day somebody picks up one of the volumes. I'm not even kidding. Saga sells like crazy.
Yeah.
The past 6 months, Saga actually outsells Walking Dead as far as trades is concerned. Everybody buys Saga. Everybody. It's nuts. It's like, oh my god, they just pick it up. It's like, how do you not? It's like a year ago when everybody buying Walking Dead. It's like, how do you not have this yet? Saga is the same thing. So many people buy it. I'm actually surprised that not everybody has it yet. So Saga is never going away. It's not for a long time.
It's like Why the Last Man had its ins and outs. It's always been highly regarded, but I mean, it's a different market.
Yeah, the way this book sells.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if Y came out now, it'd be a whole different story.
Well, it's still out. So if you're a really big fan of Saga, and those
Why
trades,
Last Man, I would definitely
hunt those down. I know we always have some of them, but with printings and stuff, it's tough to find those guys.
And your current favorite book, Black Science, #8 comes out.
Hells yes.
I love that book. It's got a cool cover with like a praying mantis too.
It's cool, and he's got a little air bubble because, as you know, praying mantises can't go in space, Corey. So this one, took the proper precautions. But Black Science finished up from where the trade leaves off at a beautiful $10, and it's a nice, concise story. It's awesome, and then they mix things up a lot when it comes to the different characters, things going on, and where they're left off after that. And it's been incredible since. So it's still
very
going.
Consistent, man. The saga, East to West and Black Science is right behind it in that same bubble, which is really cool. Glad it's held like that.
Black Science #1. Sorry, Outcast. I like Outcast, but Black Science #1.
Off the heels of the amazing #1 movie in the world, Guardians of the Galaxy, which looks like it's going to be the biggest, highest-grossing movie domestically for the year.
Who's it beating?
It's beating everything. It's going to beat Captain America. It's beating.
What's the highest now? Do we know?
Right now, it's Captain America.
Oh,
as far as U.S.
Way to go, Marvel! You already won.
So this is
That's
supposed to be
awesome.
Marvel's first flop, and actually, it's going to be the #1 grossing movie domestically, which is amazing. But you got Guardians of the Galaxy #18. It's an original Sin tie-in. It's got my boy Thanos on the cover. He's in there. This is really, I think we figure out what's going on with Richard Rider in this one, I believe.
Cool.
So which has been like a big topic through over, like what's going on with him and killing and all this other stuff like that.
Original Sin's it's messed up a lot of things. I think the Nova book in the beginning was very light with what they did.
Yeah,
it's just kind of he showed up and hung out with the Watcher for a day.
Yeah.
But now
it's very different.
It's one of the biggest storylines I think to come out of Original Sin. So.
Yes. So Guardians of the Galaxy 18. You also got I think the final chapter of Learning to Crawl.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 1.4. I hate these point books, but
if you're trying to figure out get a taste of old school Spider-Man.
Oh no, it's great that they
works.
did it. It works,
Yeah.
but I just hate the numbering. So that comes out, and DC. The biggest book for DC this week is Harley Quinn #10. So, like again, it's not like a major week with like big books aside from Wayward, but a lot of titles come out this week.
If you're in the indie book crowd,
so all the money you saved last week by not buying anything, you're gonna spend it this week by buying everything.
You got it.
So, again, we got a new website. We relaunched ZappComics.com. It's all fresh and new
and is it handsome?
And it's colorful and you can order stuff on there and everything like that, so check it out. It's just, ZappComics.com.
It's easy to remember, too.
Yeah.
It's like us, just with a .com.
That's right. So, check it out. Give us some feedback on it, what you like about it, what you don't like about it.
What you love about it. Our faces are on there. So we already know that's #1, so we'll start with #2.
So, all right, see you guys at the shop. Be good.
No, it gets our feet when we have it normally, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll do close up of our faces. For the ladies.
All right.